Assalamualaikum my dear students of class 6. This is your teacher Miss Yusra Mughal with the fourth virtual lesson which is organized by Metropolitan School. So my dear students, today we are going to study about a novel that is Robinson Crusoe, and which there is a passage which is taken in your book, that is the shipwreck. So my dear students, let's keep a question in your mind that what happened if we can make you hold at the island alone without any mobile and without anything. So what will you do? So keeping this question in your mind, let's start reading with the novel. So let's talk about some of the history of that novel and some of the information about the author, that who is the author of that novel. That this is a novel which is written by a Daniel Defoe. He is the author of this book, and this novel is claimed to be a very first novel of English literature, which is being published in 1719. Daniel Defoe is most famous for his novel. Which novel? The novel which we are going to study today, that is Robinson Crusoe. What I said, that this novel is claimed to be a very first novel of English literature, right my dear student? So let's start that of which topic this novel has been written. So my dear students, this is a story of a man who spent 28 years on an island in the Atlantic Ocean. Yes my dear students, he spent 28 years. Can you imagine to spend 28 days on an island? Obviously a big no, but he had spent 28 years. So the book tells about how he lived, how he built a house and a boat, and how he was rescued at last after some exciting adventures. So this is a novel which is full of adventures, and this passage describes the shipwreck on the island. So starting from the novel, that the ship was ready, they set sail in autumn in the year 1659, along with the 6 gun and 14 men beside the captain and a boy Crusoe, right? So if you have seen that this is a ship, this is an old ship, and in old times these type of ships are being used. So when they started sailing, the weather was good, but what happened next? The weather was good till 12 days, but after the 12 days what happened, that the wind began to blow very hard and great waves crashed over the ship, tearing the sails and breaking down in the mast. So have you seen in some of the video when the storm came in the sea and ships, how the ships sailed at that time? And for the 12 days the storm went on, and one morning the sailors saw land not far off. Suddenly the ship struck a sandbank. The sailors pushed a lifeboat into the sea and began to row towards the land. Now the sailors started to swim towards the land. But what happened next? There were 11 men in the little boat. They pulled hard to the oars trying to reach the land, but the storm became worse, because it's very difficult to swim. It's very difficult to be in the storm at the sea without any help. They all are helpless, and all at once a great wave as high as hill came down on them, and the boat overturned and the sailors were thrown into the angry sea. So this is how they drowned. So there is a man named Robinson Crusoe sank into the water, and he was afraid he would drown. So he held his breath and slowly came up to the top again, and he was a good swimmer, so he started swimming. He began swimming towards the land. He looked around, the other sailor, all are disappeared. All sailors are drowned, and the one which is alone, that is the Crusoe. So as he got near to the land, the waves threw him on the rocks. He managed to get his arms round a piece of a rock and held on. He was very tired after swimming in the rough sea and waited to get his breath back. But the waves came over him again and again, but Crusoe held tightly to the rock and held on. So then what happened next? That after a little while, after he takes some of the rest, he felt stronger. So he pulled himself out of the water and began to run to the shore. Again the waves came up behind him, but now he was nearly out of danger, and in front of him there is a steep cliff. He started climbing up because he wants to save himself from the wild seabirds. So the angry waves beat against the rock. Foot by foot he climbed slowly up, and at last he reached the top. So after rest, he began to feel thirsty because of the shipwreck. He doesn't have anything in his hand. He's totally, he just has to save his life only, and he doesn't have anything with him. So he feel thirsty. So he walked a little way and found a stream at which he had a long drink, but he doesn't have any food and nothing in his pocket but a small knife and a pipe and some tobacco. So can you imagine that with these things you are going to stay on an island for that much long period of time? So what's next? Obviously he is facing so many difficulties, obviously he is facing so many problems, and while making his life comfortable, he is facing so many difficulties. He has so many problems with him, and he has just a small knife, tobacco and a pipe and some tobacco. So these things are not enough to spend the 1 or 2 days on an island, but he can manage to spend so many years on that island alone. So when the night was coming on, it began to grow dark. Crusoe had to find a safe place to sleep. Obviously on an island he has to find a safe place to sleep for first night. He doesn't have anything in his hand. So Crusoe, what he has seen a large tree. So he climbed over a tree. The tree has spreading branches, and he climbed up into it. With his knife he cut the stick to keep off any animals. So he slapped over the tree. He put some of the tobacco in his mouth and chewed it to keep away his hunger. He made himself comfortable among the branches so that he would not fall, and so he fell asleep. So that's how he managed to spend his first night on an island on which he is all alone, without anything, without any item to eat and without anything to drink. So he slept on the branches of a tree. Can you imagine yourself? Can you put your imagination onto you that you people, Allah na kare that you people have faced some sort of situation. Just imagine that if you have some sort of situation, so what can you do? Obviously we can't do anything, we will helpless. But what happened next, it's all the details are describing in the novel. So for the more details you will have to read the novel properly. Dear students, now let's moving toward the working of this chapter. Before doing any exercise, you will have to make the title page of this chapter, Robinson Crusoe, the shipwreck. After that you will have to do the vocabulary meaning, phrases, idioms meaning and phrasal verbs meaning in your text copy. And after doing these two things in your copy, you will have to do the exercise A, in which you will have to complete the sentences. So after completing the sentences, you will have to complete the sentences only 15 in your copy. Then there is exercise B. So you will have to arrange the list of words in order of sequence and size that they are given. They are misarranging, and you will have to arrange those words, right? So this is also a very easy exercise. And then in exercise C, you will have to find the words in the passage which are opposite in the meanings to these. So you will have to write the word opposites, right? So let's moving towards the home assignment, and it's already we have discussed this. You discussed that you will have to make the title page of lesson 6. You will have to do the vocabulary meanings, phrasal verb meanings and idioms phrases meaning in your text copy, and you will have to do the exercise A, B, C of page number 32 in your text copy. All the work should be done in your text copy, right, my dear students? So let's finish our slides. So let's finish our lesson. This is all for today. See you in the next lesson, hopefully in the school, inshallah. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.